All right, folks, here's another installment. Back at it. Finally got the seats mounted the way I like them. It's kind of similar to the bracket kits from Jegs. We got a MCP brake mount. By the way, I'm filming this in 4K, high bit rate with maximum stabilization, so you guys can really see what's going on for your own builds. 3D printed little spacers. You can see this part was kind of hard. This is a Dom tube about 1 inch to act as a riser. Let's see here. Aluminum steering bracket. I made that on a table saw, drilled it out with a 3/4 inch bit. Then I turned a piece of Delrin to act as a buffer between the aluminum and steel. That is the Universal from Borgeson. These are expensive. All that's USA made. Made in USA, made in USA. The other one's made in USA. Then you got the cheap EMPI rack. Do not get it. It is junk. Brake caliper with my new welding technique. And man, that's a beastie caliper. There was some issues. This is supposed to be a 7-inch brake disc, but BMI Kart sent me a 6-inch. This project's riddled with fails that have nothing to do with me. I swear this go-kart is like riddled with drama. And it has nothing to do with me at all. It's so frustrating. Okay, let's come around to the engine. We got a Duramax. They call it a 440 on the side. It's real interesting. 440, but it's a 439cc at the MP MP. Don't call it MP. At the Duramax website. California's banned Predator engines, or at least Harbor Freight's not selling them because of a California ban or regulation or whatever. I can't even make heads or tails of it anymore. I don't think anybody can. Give you guys a 4K look. Close up. That is so cool. Now there's a lot of preview latency for the stabilization, and that I can't see what's on the screen for a 1.5 seconds, so I have to backtrack sometimes. I gotta say, this kit from Go Power Sports in person, it is so nice. It really is. They did a good job on this. The color scheme, the thickness of the plate, it looks like steel. Good job, Go Power Sports. Apparently this is their design or their metal. I'm not sure. I don't see the Go Power Sports branding that I see on other YouTube channels. So I'm wondering if these guys get a specialized sticker one from them or something. Now, one of the things about the go-kart that you're going to find is that, let me tell you this, the price of hardware, I probably spent $300 on nuts and bolts. No exaggeration. Almost 300 bucks. That seat, let's go back to the seats over here. That's almost 50 bucks of hardware. Now it's grade 8, US Imperial. It's all grade 8. Grade 8 bolt. Is this grade 8? I don't remember what I stuck on there. Yes, a lot of this is grade 8. So grade 8's like an automotive grade, really strong. This I used Clevis in yokes. You call them clevises, call them yokes, yoke ends. I TIG welded. This is supposed to simulate a 6-inch connecting rod. I would get the connecting rods off McMaster Car. And the reason I simulate a 6-inch, so when I order them or I show you the plans, you're not having to TIG weld your own connecting rod. And these brakes, this pedal can go really far forward, but when you get the brakes bled, you get like a 1/4 inch. Now, one last thing before I end off the video. And I'm making my own go-kart, guys, so get ready. I'm a little distracted, just people walking around looking at me. Let's go over here. You gotta get a brake bleeder kit for the MCP, or you just keep putting air back into the system. And that's a big drawback to the MCP brakes. I don't know if it's a big drawback, but you need .5. .5 does not peel paint. DOT5 brake fluid does not ruin your paint. That's a good thing. But you'll need a DOT5 brake fluid. And you put the cap, there's another piece that's not in the video, but you put a cap on and then you push down on the bottle and you squeeze the bottle. And one other thing that wasn't as apparent, I think you're going to have to take this spring out when you bleed the brakes. Otherwise, I feel like I couldn't squeeze the brakes. I don't know if that was in my head or what, but I took the spring out and then I was able to bleed them. There it is, guys. I use carriage bolts because that's what's meant. Oh, got snagged there. Carriage bolts. So I don't know what these are made for carriage bolts, and then we use these wrong size 5/16. It's a 3/8 inch carriage bolt that fits in those. So you only need to access it from one side. Super frustrating when you get cheap hardware, just cheap zinc, crapware, and you're trying to build this right and teach people. I'm going to end this video shortly because it's starting to skip, but that is I'm going to weld the front back on, and it's going to connect here. But yeah, the video's getting screwed up. It's probably a big video. And hopefully this has a lot of data that you guys can make your own go-kart with. These plates, I'm going to have a better plate. I don't even want to talk about that thing. It was powder coated black. I spent all day taking the powder coat off. It's a total piece of junk. So I don't even think it's thick enough to handle the load it's about to take. I'm going to end off the video here. Thanks a lot. Subscribe. Have a great day. And keep following back for more. Have a good one, guys. Bye.